What is up, guys? It's V2 here. You could probably see I'm in a whole different setting right now. I'm actually at work, and it is currently 3:38 in the morning. Um, at my job, I'm pretty much watching or quote unquote securing this apartment building area. There's like three different apartments, but really, I'm just in an apartment by myself, watching outside the window, and then every 2 hours I just do a tour outside. So when I'm usually at work, and this is a 12-hour shift, I just grind out whatever I can when it comes to my homework for school, for my songwriting certificate or independent artist certificate, same thing pretty much. Um, Trying to actually record music here now because there's like a closet in the bathroom. I actually recorded 2 songs today, and now I'm gonna try to get into the habit of just working on videos while I'm over here as well, because I just have so much free time, and I don't know, I just want to keep myself consistent as possible. And we're gonna try it out. The camera quality might be different. I'm just using the laptop, the MacBook Pro built-in camera. I didn't bring my webcam, but I don't think the quality will be too bad. But if it gets to a point, I'll probably switch it over. Sean C made this. Shout out to Sean C. I more need a shout out from him, but he is one of my favorite YouTubers. Dude is funny. Just says Joey Badass failed, and I think I already have an idea of where it's going to, or what he's going to be talking about pretty much, because, well, first of all, let me say, I am like, the reason why I even started making music, started writing, bro, it all starts from like Joey Badass and then like Kendrick pretty much. And when Joey first came out with like the 90s sound, whatever, and I just like became obsessed with like try to be a like a lyrical rapper, I guess, quote unquote backpack, whatever you want to call it. But over time, his music changed a little bit, as it should, because every artist should evolve. Um, he had Before the Money, even before that, Summer Nights, then All American Badass, and then you got 2000, and now his last album, I believe Lonely at the Top. I played the album, it was okay, and I honestly feel like it's not his best work. It's good work, but probably not his best work, at least in my opinion. And I hope me saying that doesn't stop me from ever getting a feature from Joey, because I really want to someday. But a lot of people are not gravitating towards it, at least from what I'm seeing. And I also peeped that he had a tour that was coming up. I believe the first day was October 16, and I'm from Boston. I think the tour started in Boston. Well, it was supposed to start in Boston, and I believe the tour just got canceled, which is so unfortunate. But we're gonna see what Sean C says about it. I actually went to a Joey Badass concert for the 2000 album, and it kind of was crazy because the album didn't even drop yet. So I don't know if it's a bunch of like label issues that's going on, because this is the second time I'm noticing. But let's just get to it. And he also started that tour in Boston. Yeah, I mean, yeah, obviously.
I said Daniel again. Joey
What is my name?
Badass has officially canceled his entire Dark Aura tour with Rhapsody and Absol. It was supposed to start on October 16th.
Yeah,
now,
first
I
one in
hate to
Boston.
gloat.
Yeah.
I would never actually.
I never got to see Absol perform.
I would
either,
never
or
actually.
Rhapsody.
Because this fucked up no matter how you
I was
look
gonna
at
go.
it. Joey Badass has a catalog that deserves to be heard in full effect and in full spirit. I think he's given a lot to hip hop, a lot to rap music. Okay,
Facts.
he certainly has. But this is exactly why you do not co-sign pointless, manufactured, essentially clout chasing. This is why you don't co-sign it. This is why that whole back and forth and this, oh my God, they're really infused with the spirit of hip hop. And I'm not talking to the chat, but I'm knowing that this is gonna get, you know what I'm saying, taken and put on my YouTube at some point. And for the niggas that are in the comments that refuse to accept that this shit was ass, that refused to accept that it was going nowhere, they couldn't see the colors for what they were, I would hate to say I told you so. I would hate to say I told you so, but I fucking said it. I said that Joey Badass is not going to get what he wants because why? He did not have that Kendrick response. Nobody of noteworthiness came back out to participate in this. No one cared. You want to know why? Because no one was listening to the music. As unfortunate as that may be, he didn't underscore this with, 2, 3, 4, 5 years of consistent drops in the music industry, really moving niggas just off the strength of the music alone.
And I was kind of hoping that, maybe Kendrick would respond, but I knew it wasn't going to happen because, I don't know. I feel like if there was a chance for him to respond, it would have to be a diss track just straight at Kendrick only. Because most of the diss tracks, if you guys are not hip, Joey was fighting the whole West Coast pretty much. And I think he actually won whatever that beef was. Some people said I thought Kendrick was the king of rap, but he felt like there was no point and it didn't affect him in any way. And didn't really think it affected Joey in any way too, but I feel like this album here was a very important because after all that beef that was going on, you want to make sure you come in correct. So I get what he's saying.
With no controversy attached. Not trying to get additional brownie points off the back of the beef. Okay? You didn't do that. You didn't put the work in that would have been necessary to lay out the foundation for what could have been a very entertaining back and forth after the whole fiasco in 2024.
He put the work in, but it just wasn't gravitating towards people.
You had every opportunity to do so. You sat back, you let other niggas do all of that. They talked about them, you saw how much they did, and you removed the fact and the context of their entire feud. You said, let me just forget the fact that these two have had, issues for a decade plus. Let me forget all the sneak disses. Let me forget all the animosity. Let me forget all the problems that two people that genuinely don't like each other would need in order to make a beef entertaining in that capacity in 2024. You say, you know what? Anybody can do that. Y'all niggas excited over nothing. They just dick licking. They just saying fuck it.
And he was talking facts, bro. Like the first song that he dropped on, I believe, New Year's or sometime in January. This shit was tough, bro. And I'm just like, okay, this about to be a Joey year. And then going through the whole beef, bro, I feel like he squashed all them niggas, at least in my opinion. But shout out to all of them. Can't name heads right now on top of my head, but I know Daystar is one of them. And the TDE dude, sorry I forget his name at the moment. But I don't know, bro. I feel like did the acting get to a point where people are just like, yo, this dude's an actor. Why is he even rapping? Some people actually look at Joey Bada as an actor first, which is mind-boggling to me. It's insane to me to think that, people actually think, oh, he started acting and then he's just rapping right now. Bro, Joey's been rapping, so I don't know, man.
These niggas will go for anything. I could give them anything and they'll eat it up. All right, bet. Look at you now. Album delayed.
Yeah.
Come back, try to do a tour canceled.
Second album delayed in a row.
They're not looking. They don't care. Just a reminder to niggas. It was never about this. See it from a mile away. As a Joey Badass fan myself, I hated what I saw him doing this year. Probably the most sloppy way you could handle an album rollout, an album release, music promotion, tour, everything. He shot himself in the foot the way he started this year. And I hope that, at some point in the future, he'll be able to turn it around. I did listen to the album. The content, the music wasn't even interesting enough to carry all the, mumbo jumbo that you were doing leading up into it. I could see if
I think the content was great. I think just sound wise, it just wasn't gravitating towards people, bro.
You were using it as an opportunity to promote something that was groundbreaking, but again, it was the same old, same old. I hate to see it. I really do. Because I love when people say the spirit of hip hop and real hip hop need to come back. I love when people say that because we have an example of what that looks like when it's done well in Clips. We have an example of what that looks.
Clips has the best album, has best rap album this year, by the way.
Looks like when it's done well from maybe some people's favorite would have been, I don't know, Freddie Gibbs and Alchemist this year. You get what I'm saying? People know what this looks like when it's done well and it's authentic.
Shout out Gibbs too.
And people know what clout chasing look like. And that's what this is. From somebody that's like one of my favorites from the late 2010s. Not saying he's from the late 2010s, but you know what I'm saying? Like, that's when I liked him the most. That's fucked up, tens, but you know what I'm saying? Like, that's when I favorites from the late 2010s. Not saying he's from the late 2010s, but you know what I'm saying? Like, that's when I liked him the most. That's fucked up, man. Even Jid did well. I don't know Jid's analytics. I don't, but again, Jid is another one who he just let the music speak for itself. You know what I mean? That's all you gotta do, man. Drop the music. Niggas gonna tune in if they fuck with it. If they fuck with it, they fuck with it. If they don't manufacture shit.
The only thing that's gonna suck about this is these West Coast niggas start rapping back at Joey, and they're talking about this, because it'll hold leverage for sure. But hopefully, it doesn't get to that point.
I just want those people to be honest. That's all. I just want them to be honest. Hopefully, Joey Badass got a bright future.
His future's already bright.
Because I would just hate for him to get discouraged and be like, yeah, nah, I don't want to do this no more. And I know some people might be looking at it like, oh, why are you talking about him like that? Like, you ain't fuck with the nigga. I do. That's why it's like, why would you even entertain this? What are you doing? You making me upset. Just do your thing. Just drop your music. You always just have dropped music. So just keep dropping music. Keep barring them up. It'll pay off. He did say he wants to take acting more seriously. You got to pick one. You got to pick one. It's a lot of niggas that you know, you're going to have to be this or be
Great
that.
actor, by the way, too, bro. He's killing it on Power.
Everybody can't be the multifaceted number one guy in the world. And I'm not mad at him saying that he want to go into acting and pursue it more, but again, we got to be honest, bro. Like, you did not abandon your musical career to be like, oh yeah, I want to act more, and your first role is Power. That's not the first. Like, if you want to take it seriously, bro, that's not the first. You got access to more than Power, bro. Come on, be honest. That's like Tubi Snowfall. First role was Mr. Robot. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad.
Tubi Snowfall's crazy.
Hey, just stay in that lane though. You going beneath your pay grade for the other shit. I'm gonna be honest. You gotta start small till you get your feet under you. Don't go to Power. People don't want to say it, but Power is like modern day. What was that one show that Lee Daniels did? Empire. Power is basically Empire or Empire adjacent. There's certain places that y'all gotta stay away from, acting wise. You just do.
I don't know about all that. But man, I just hope Joey continues to drop music, man. He said he wants to focus more on acting. I actually hope he focuses more on rapping, to be honest with you. But thanks for watching, though. Peace.